You've made a cup of tea, maybe chamomile, maybe green, maybe a very sleepy gray. You drop the tea bag in. The water welcomes it. They swirl for a moment. Then, stillness. A few minutes pass. Not many, but enough. You take the tea bag out. It drips. It sighs. It rests on the saucer. Not discarded. Not forgotten. Just waiting. You drink. It is warm. It is soothing. It is tea. And when the cup is empty, you glance at the tea bag. Still there. Still soft. Still slightly fragrant. And you wonder, could it go again? Tonight, we will not answer quickly. We will not throw anything away. We will steep and re-steep, one quiet cup at a time. A tea bag, used once, still has something to give, and so do you. Let's begin with cup number 2. You pour again. The water meets the bag. The steam rises. Familiar, but lighter. This cup is not strong, but it is gentle. The leaves inside have already spoken once. Now they whisper. The flavor is thinner, but no less kind. You hold the cup. It warms your hands. It asks nothing of you. No decisions, no achievements, just hold and sip. This second steep has softened, lost a little color, lost a little strength, but not its purpose. You drink more slowly because there's less to drink, less to discover, and that's okay. Not everything has to impress. Not everything has to be new. Sometimes repetition is exactly what you need. So let the second steep remind you that less flavor can mean more calm. You are not doing less. You are simply steeping at the speed of rest. And now the bag waits again. Wetter, looser, but still loyal. We move to cup number 3. By now, the paper is sagging. The string is limp. The tag has curled. You pour again. The water greets the bag with less enthusiasm, but still, it greets. The tea that comes forth is pale, soft, faintly golden, more water than tea, more memory than brew. But still, you drink, and it comforts, because you know this cup. It expects nothing. It delivers peace. The third steep is not about taste. It's about presence. The badge is not trying. It simply is. And somehow, that's enough. Each sip is like a well-worn word, heard before, and still worth hearing. You don't rush. You don't assess. You simply sip, and the tea lets you. So let the bag rest again. It hasn't quit. It has simply softened. Now, for cup number 4, the fourth steep is something else entirely. You pour again. The bag floats, but barely reacts. There is no cloud of color, just a slow diffusion, faint, delayed. The water warms, but the tea is quiet. This is not about tea, not anymore. It's about warmth, comfort, the ceremony of continuing. You drink, and it's nearly water, but not quite. There is still a hint, a ghost of a flavor that once filled the room. You don't need more, because in this cup, you feel patience. The tea is still trying, just not loudly. You let it steep longer. Minutes pass, unmeasured. The bag floats, expands, then sinks slightly. It's doing its best, and so are you. And now we reach the steep, beyond reason, cup number 5 and beyond. By now, you aren't even sure this is tea. The bag looks barely there. The paper, thin and exhausted. You pour again. out of habit, out of peace. The cup fills with something that isn't flavor. It's warmth, it's ritual, it's presence. You drink, and it's still good because you no longer want flavor. You want stillness. This steep is not for the tongue, it's for the mind. The tea bag has become a symbol of effort, of patience, of repetition, without expectation. You could stop here. You probably should, but maybe you won't, because the Bhaga's not protested, it has not declared its end, and in doing so, it teaches you something soft. You don't need to be full to be enough. And so, you place the bag down one last time, ready for its final moment. Now, look at the tea bag. It has served, fully, quietly, no thanks needed. It knew what it was for. From the first cup to the last, it never asked for more. It steeped. You sipped, and now you rest. The paper is pale. The string is soaked. The tag unreadable. It has nothing left to give. And yet, it has already given everything, just like you. You do not need to be productive to be worthy. You do not need to be bold to be remembered. You only need to sit, to steep, to rest. Let your breath be your tea. Inhale, exhale, warm and fading. Sleep now. You have brewed enough.